Alright, Gangathy, I'm gonna try to keep this one short and sweet because I need to get a workout in and I want to do some gaming. I feel in a very productive mood right now. So, last night I went to the Tyler the Creator concert. Oh man, it was so good. It was a dream come true. I started crying at Like Him and then a little bit from every song uh, forth thereon, whatever. But anyway, that's besides the point. Um, Chapter 1159 of One Piece. Let's go. The Island of Fate. Ogre Child, Yamato's Golden Harvest Surrogate Pilgrimage, Volume 41. Time to munch on apples and return to the flower capital. So this one is pretty cute. They're eating apples, which is ko in Japanese. Apple is ko, I learned. I think, I'm pretty sure. Yamato's holding up her mace and her club, whatever, and I know Uti, I remember her name. She has two apples in her hand, one with a bite mark out of it. Alright, let's go. Pirate Island full of lead 39 years ago. Did you look everywhere? Don Marlin was on last night's security team. They've all been killed. So even Don Marlin couldn't keep her safe. It's unthinkable who could have done this. And it shows Don Marlin, his face is all bloody, it's crazy. I'm pretty sure he was introduced as being on the Rocks crew, so this is crazy stuff. Or, as we learn, he goes by a different name later on. Not Rocks, something else. What did you say? Huh? Our Shakky's been kidnapped! The crime happened within a window of just a few hours, but without any clues to solve the mystery, the pirates could only wail and gnash their teeth in anger. Please be safe, Shakky, please. So, here we see a panel of Wang Zhu something, Wang Zui Zhu, whatever the one of the Chinese guys' names, and he's holding like a stack of money, and his snake-like tongue forked out is just like that. So I don't know. It kind of implies to me that maybe he sold Shakky out to uh, the world government or whoever kidnapped her. I think it was the world government or the Celestial Dragons, whoever, the Marines. And then right next to him is juxtaposed is a panel of Gloriosa just bawling her eyes out. Damn it, Rocks, what are you doing over there? I'll tear you to pieces. The news swiftly crossed the seas. Shakky, and it's Rayleigh holding the newspaper, or Shinbun in Japanese. Smiles vanished from the faces of all the crestfallen people, and it was said that all economic activity around the world went stagnant for weeks. 1 year later, God Valley, West Blue. Oh, Garling, I'm so happy to see you. I always believed you would come back. Shamrock, Shanks, it's your father. You had twins? They're adorable. Yes, and they're yours. Now you can live here with me. Oh, if they're living anywhere, it won't be here. This island will cease to exist soon. Huh? And I've already special ordered a wife who is befitting of me. All I have to do to make her mine is to win this competition. Competition? How, just imagine how sigma male grindset you have to be to just tell your current wife that, oh, I'm just ordering a new wife from Amazon. Like, that's crazy. Wah! Ah! Awa! And it's the babies in the stroller crying, or the carriage, and then he flippin' stabs his wife with a spear or sword or whatever, but it's silhouetted. Begin the preparations, he says to the Denden Mushi. Yes, sir, disembarking now. The world government's navy ships are here? Yes, they've got the whole island surrounded. Is there some wanted criminal on the island? Bring the children indoors. Use only tranquilizer rounds. Apprehend those who do not resist. Lieutenant Commander, what is the purpose of this operation? It's training, and you're in no position to ask questions, Rook. So from the get-go, from the first panel, I see this rookie, or Rook, I guess, as the Lieutenant Commander calls him. I knew, I just had a feeling it was Dragon because of the hairstyle. And then if you look closer, on his arm, he's wearing like a bandana, whatever, armband. And I think that's part of his outfit design. I forget where exactly later on when he's older. But sir, platoon leader, what is this kid's problem? I'm sorry, sir, I'll give him a talking to. I'm kind of losing my voice from screaming at the concert last night. Oh, you there, what's happening? Eek. Don't resist. Just stay put. Huh? Run for it. They're arresting everyone. But why? They just look like normal civilians to me. Stop thinking. Individual thoughts only distract from the will of the group. Focus on completing the mission. But... Huff, huff. It's fine, they're tranquilizer rounds. I'm not killing anyone, he thinks to himself. And it's revealed to be Navy sailor, Monkey D. Dragon, future Revolutionary Army commander, and father of Luffy. So flippin', I guess Garp, when Dragon was a kid, was just pressuring him to become a Marine or Navy sailor, as it's labeled here. And it's crazy how you can just flip a switch like that because of incidents like this, God Valley incident, that rewires your brain and makes you fight for the opposite side, or start a new faction that didn't exist before to really achieve your ideals. I'm sorry about this. If you allow us to arrest you, I won't have to shoot. I don't know what's going on here, but I'm leaving the island. Out of the way. And then he shoots them. Huff, huff. Put on your masks. We're using tear gas. Navy prison ship carrying slaves. Beep, beep, beep. Beep, 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 boop. Communications room. Did I just hear someone? Hey bro, Ginny, you're alright. Yeah, it all worked out. The intel agent should come by to get us later. So Ginny, I think, is one of the 4 commanders of the Revolutionary Army, along with like the big mole guy and a couple others from quite a few chapters ago. I think maybe after Wano, or maybe that was the last time they were shown, or maybe that's when they were introduced. I don't remember. It feels so long ago. But she's missing a tooth, and then she's talking to Ivankov. So it's cool that we see them as kids. Would you kids shut up? Don't ruin things for the rest of us. You're going to get us all punished too. Punished? You fool, we're all going to die. If you don't try to learn where this ship is going and you don't even struggle to survive, what makes you think you'll be lucky enough to make it out? Don't play games with miracles. Hang on, bro. Ginny's trying to stop him and his face is all huge. The prisoners are rioting. Rah, yeah. I didn't know that slaves could be so feisty. And it's Kuma as a kid, MVP. And I guess this is before he knew them, I guess. I'm not quite sure. Cypherpol Intelligence Agency. Oh yeah, you heard some incredible intel? What is it this time? Don't play dumb. I know you people picked it up too. Now pay me. You want me to sit on this scoop, don't you? How does some kid's local paper with a fancy name get an intel network like that? Careful or they'll snuff you out. Quahaha. Just try it. Either way, I'm leaking this to Pirate Island. I guess he thinks to himself, that last part. Morgan's president of the World Economic Journal, and he's wearing a what's it called, plaid hat, you know what I'm talking about, that design, those shirts, yeah, whatever. I can't think of the word right now, but it's like striped squares kind of thing. So Shacky's still alive? And then it's funny, it shows the Hachinosu, the big rock skull with hearts in the eyes. Are you serious? What a relief. Where is she now? God Valley. Where is that? That seems fishy. You sure about your source? And he's making the funny face that Robin and Frankie made back in Wano. And it's this evil guy again. The guy I'm pretty sure sold Shakky out to the world government and Celestial Dragons. Oh my gosh, the glare is bad. But he's this guy right here. He's making the quadruple chin face, the triple chin face. The Navy's been taking action, so it seems solid. She's a prize in the Celestial Dragons game, so that means whoever kidnapped her was with the government. Damn it! Shakky! It's the Celestial Dragons manhunt. I always thought that was just a tall tale. They've got devil fruits too, Kaido. You wanted one, didn't you? What powers are they? Could be good for my kids too. Her hundreds of kids. Big Mom. And you're sure it's not a trap? Shut up! If you're not committed, stay here. The rest of us are going to God Valley, Rock says with all his conviction. The Roger Pirates. Hey, Gaban, where's God Valley? Not close, but I'll make sure we're in time. So I guess he's the helmsman. We're going, right boys? No question, even Rayleigh's all in on it. So Rox is on the move. Don't let him get the jump on us. It took just the tiniest bit of classified intel to set off all the fiercest warriors of the sea. We didn't think Roger would get involved. Lead with that next time, I'm going! And that's Garp. It's a giant ship. Who cares? Sink 'em. No, wait. What is it? Rocks? Don't slow us down. I was told to stop a certain pirate crew that was infatuated with a single woman. Rocks. If we make use of our strength, it would be child's play to sink your tiny ship. Do you see that boat in the distance? We've got government monitors. And you think this is winning you points with the world government? Don't underestimate what we can do, King of the Giant Oafs. Does it please you to serve the government that sits on its comfortable perch and watches us destroy one another? I suppose it does, because you're the madman who wants to change Elbaf no matter what. Now, can we talk in private? I just have something to say real quick about what Rock said. Does it please you to serve the government that sits on its comfortable perch and watches us destroy one another? Food for thought, something to think about, because maybe, perhaps, just maybe it reflects real life, real governments, and mass media organizations that want us to destroy each other so we don't do something about it. I'm sure you've heard where we're going, and why. Well, I'm only going to tell this next part to you. It's not even for my own crew to hear, and Harold's pouring a big bottle of sake into a big bowl compared to Rock's. What is His Majesty talking about over there? Well, la-dee-da. He's having a toast while my beloved Shakky is waiting to be rescued, and it's Golden Lion Shakky's face all scrunched up. The truth is, I've got a hidden name. DAVY D Xebec. It's not Rocks. It's the name of a clan that I suspect the world government has long tried to cover up. The descendants of the legendary pirate Davy D. Jones. We took root in the criminal underworld and continue to eke out a living even today. My timing was either great or terrible. You see, 2 years ago I had a kid, and to make sure that danger couldn't befall them both, I sent my wife and children to my homeland, God Valley, and told them to seek the Davy clan for help. I see, so your kin and your wife and child are there in your homeland. And why would you admit this exploitable weakness to me? My home is God Valley. Dong. So the government did this as a means to lure you into their clutches? Nah, the celestial dragons are converging on that island. They don't want me coming there. That was a miscalculation on their part. It feels as though some great act of fate is pulling all of the strings behind the scenes. Kidnapping Shakky was their fatal mistake. As long as my wife and kid escape, I don't care about the rest. Whoever's side fortune is on, Harold, it doesn't feel like mine. So lend me your aid. And as we all know, at least for now, it wasn't on Davy D. Xebec's side fortune, because he may or may not be alive anymore. I refuse. I'd rather sink your ship right now. That's your choice? So be it. Don't attack him, huh? Though hard to believe, once every 3 years, the celestial dragons choose an island rich in resources and unaffiliated with the government, and carry out a manhunt game there, slaughtering all the natives. What can I relate that to in the real world? Maybe genocide? Or war? You soft coward! And then Rocks blows up Harold's ship because he didn't attack him, so he attacked them first. It's kill or be killed out there in the ocean. Somebody help! This can't be happening! In addition to the rare and exotic devil fruits, we have our grand prize of the event. Hailing from the Isle of Women within the calm belt of the Grand Line, the previous Empress of the Amazons, praised as the most beautiful woman in the world. Her name is Shakuyaku, the day of the God Valley incident. Rah! Everyone's in love. Woo! Take her for a wife or make her a slave. The decision is yours. That's so twisted. Dwa, she is so beautiful. I want her. She was kept in pristine condition after being caught. A truly elite prize. She's perfect. Win and bring her into the shepherd family, Sommers. And so we see Sommers, Garling, and Gunko all as kids, and another person, mysterious person with a hat and his tongue sticking out. Don't be stupid. If I win, she's my slave. She's my wife. Stop dreaming, Sommers. So I guess my theory was incorrect about how, like, celestial dragons and holy knights age slower, because, I mean, they look a lot older in current One Piece compared to 40 years ago. But maybe they just age a little bit slower. I don't know, or they have good skin. With you here, Gunko, we might win a trophy in the family competition. Or, as Sydney Sweeney might say, maybe they have good genes. Please, get my children off this island. Don't let him have them. Come here, Teach. It's alright. You have to live through this. Now, I don't think I really picked it up my first time reading through, but now that I'm reading again, get my children off this island. So this woman, this mother, she's handing over Marshall D. Teach, aka Blackbeard, to Dragon, but maybe, I guess she has more children, and she seems to be bleeding, so, well, she is bleeding because there's blood splashes on the ground. Maybe, just maybe, this might be a reach. It's probably a huge reach. But maybe this woman is the same mother of Shanks and Shamrock and Marshall D. Teach. Or maybe it's just a different mom. I'm not sure. It may be confirmed or, like, completely debunked already, but to be honest, I don't know, because we haven't seen either of their faces, Blackbeard's mom or Shanks and Shamrock's mom. So maybe she had Shanks and Shamrock with Garling, and then Teach with Rocks or Davy D, Xebec, and they have different color hair because Rocks and Garling have different color hair. Wow, I'm starting to become somewhat of a theorist. I did not pick up on that before or even think of that, but it's just off the top, off the dome. Raw reaction. Alright, final panel. Lastly, every world noble is aware of them. In addition to the Buccaneer boy serving as a super rare rabbit in this contest, we have another target who's been found at long last after 800 years. The Davy Clan! So, a lot going on. Things are heating up and shaping up to reveal a lot about the God Valley incident. So, correct me if I'm wrong, prove me wrong, give me evidence about whether or not Blackbeard and Shanks have the same mother, but I don't know, I just thought of that. It could be a crazy thought, but if I'm right, you have to give me my flowers. You have to like and subscribe, share, comment, all that fun stuff. So, that was Chapter 1159 review. I know I'm a couple days late again, been super busy, but I'll try my best to eke out the next chapter review, 1160, a little earlier. I used eke because that was a good vocabulary word Oda used in the chapter, or translators, whatever. But anyway, that's it. Peace, y'all. Stay frosty. Have a blessed day. Tranquility Crew. See you next time.